What is happening, guys, and welcome back to another video. The other night, me and Miss Redbeard was thumbing through Facebook, and we saw where a girl I went to high school with was actually diagnosed with cancer, and the doctors also say she's possibly going blind. Now, after reading a few of her posts, it broke our hearts to see what she's going through, but it also inspired us because she never gives up faith in God. She trusts God through all these hard times. And about a year ago, she contacted me about building her son a go-kart. Now, she has a 10-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son, so I'm sure her daughter would like a go-kart as well. So we actually got in touch with Go Power Sports to see if they would sponsor this build. And of course, they came through with a bunch of good parts to put on a go-kart. We just need to find the frame. So we went out back in our boneyard and we had a Murray Kilowatt. Now, this Kilowatt was donated by Charlie Bellflower. He's a huge supporter of the channel and we can't thank him enough. And we're excited to see his donation going to a great cause. So thank you so much, Charlie, for donating this Murray Kilowatt. Now, we're going to slap a bunch of new parts on this thing, get it running good, because mind you, this all happened about 9 or 10 days before Christmas. So we didn't have much time and we had a lot of other stuff to get done. So what we're going to do is get this thing running really good for the kids and be able to surprise them with this. And then they're going to come back once our new shop is finished and help me disassemble it, get it sandblasted and powder coated, and put it back together. And basically they're going to be left with an awesome first go-kart with full suspension, a really good engine. And we'll jump to the weld table and show you what parts from Go Power Sports is going on this build and get to tearing this thing apart and getting it ready for the kids. So Go Power Sports sent us all the parts you see laid out on the table here, and the links are in the video's description. Using those links helps us to continue to do these videos, so help support builds like this by using those links. Go Power Sports sent us out a Tillotson 212 Hemi engine. This is the best small block engine in the game for go-karts. It's the best high quality engine, makes a lot of power right out of the box. Also, we're going to be using 4 of Go Power Sports 150cc front shocks. This is going to give you about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of lift on this go-kart, and going to be a lot better than those clapped out shocks on the cart. We're also going to be using some Napa 1030 oil in this, a brand new header, muffler, jet, and air filter from Go Power Sports. It's going to squeeze about 2 more horsepower out of this engine, let it flow a little bit better and sound better. We're going to be putting brand new front hubs on this with new 5/8 bearings, new 420 chain, and we're going to use 4 of Go Power Sports 4-hole gussets to mount up some hydraulic brakes on this cart. For the tires, we're going to go with V-treads. Now, the wheels aren't going to match because we're using new rims on the front and we're using the original rear rims. But on a later date, we're going to be able to get this kid over to the shop, be able to disassemble this cart, sandblast it, and powder coat it, and let him be involved in this build later on. So let's get to tearing this thing apart and slapping on these new parts and making a kid's Christmas awesome.
A few dollars and a coffee can. My old truck's still running good. My ticker's ticking like they say it should. I got supper in the oven and good ones loving.
I bet they went to a box of welding rods, a bunch of cussing.
Scared me. Alright, so we got in one of the Go Power Sports 150 shocks installed. These was the old clapped out shocks. But the only difference is someone put, I don't know if these are the factory shocks, but the bolts was way too small for the holes in these tabs. So what we're doing is these are metric holes So this is a 1/2 inch bolt. It won't fit because it's a 12mm bolt hole. These shocks use like a 10mm. So what we're doing, we're going to press these little inserts out. We're going to press these out, drill the bushing up one size, and then press these into the shock so we can adapt them. Does that make sense? So recap on this Kart, I really wanted to do red shocks on the rear, but I didn't have any in stock. So when the kid brings it back, we will be installing some red shocks on the rear. And we pulled the floor pan out after welding up these four-hole gussets from Go Power Sports. That's the easiest way if you have race kart style brakes. That's the easiest way to do it. This floor pan's all cattywamped, so when we do bring it back, we're going to do him up a brand new floor pan. But for now, Braxton has the awesome job, my favorite, but I'm trying to pass down things.
Did I get a respirator?
Yes. He's going to flap disc this whole entire top and bottom of this floor pan so we can bed line it, and so it's at least halfway painted. That's what I didn't like about this car. It's all, you know, the rust is starting to come through, so that's why in a few months he's going to come back. We're going to sandblast it, powder coat it, and make it look sick.
Let him sandblast it. Yeah. Jeez, dude, we're not.
Look at his gun. Hey, Nintendo! Nothing, you don't got anything to say. Nothing to say for yourself. What's inside this helmet?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a little face.
A little face. y'all like it?
Yeah.
It's this one's yours to take home. Your mom wanted to get y'all one, so this is your go-kart.
Oh, you gotta thank him. You gotta thank him. You got it.
That's no problem. Hope y'all enjoy it, and y'all can have those helmets too. No problem. Thank you for watching the channel. We couldn't do this without people supporting us. We appreciate it.
Wow. I'm gonna be annoying my neighbors.
Yeah, your neighbors might hate you, but it's gonna be fun. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you for supporting our channel and allowing us to be able to do things like this for families in our neighborhood. Make sure to continue to pray for this family as they go through these hard times, but it was awesome to be able to be a part of this and to be able to bring some happiness to these kids in some hard times in their life. They have full faith in God, so we have no doubt that God will take care of them. If you believe and have faith in God, He will take you a long ways, and my testimony is proof of that. Thank you guys for supporting us through 2019. It was an awesome year, but 2020 is going to be so much better. We're building this new shop. We're going through a lot of headache over it right now, and a lot of sleepless nights. We was up to 1 o'clock in the morning last night doing stuff out there. So 2020, we're going to bring you some crazy content. We got crazy engines, crazy builds planned, so make sure to stick around. It's only going to get better, guys. Thank you so much for watching, supporting us. We love you, and God bless.